Another thing you did about that time, perhaps a bit older, was that you joined the Guides, didn't you? You were a founder member, weren't you?
Yes, that your mum and I,
yes,
we joined the first day Cox Green Girl Guides in 1919, I think it was.
So it was just the end of the
and
war.
It was my school friend's sister, big sister, who went on a course and learned how to run guides. And we were accused of aping the boys. And this friend of mine, who was known as Day, said that if we'd joined this company, we would be wearing shirt blouses. And the thought of wearing a shirt blouse was so enticing that we joined the Girl Guides, but we started off wearing our school tunics with guide ties on the outside, meeting the wonderful belt that had on it not only a lovely bit of leather, but it had on it a gadget for a knife, with a gadget for taking stones out of horses' hooves, which we found so useful.
So useful.
And a corkscrew, of course.
Yes, of course. Yes.
And various blades.
Yes. Now, I had a story that my grandfather was not at all keen on my mother joining the Guides.
No,
and didn't they have to go and convince him?
Yes, they did.
That it was a suitable thing for a young...
Doreen it was.
Doreen
had to go and
yes.
It's a suitable thing for a young
girl to do.
A nice middle-class girl, you know, properly brought up, not to wander around the street.
Yes.
And of course my mother had to give permission to say I was strong enough.
Ah.
Of course we might be left out in fields and things.
In the rain.
In the rain.
Well, you did a lot of camping, didn't you?
Yes, and I think that was what she put. When she had to fill up this form for camping, she said, mustn't be left out in the rain, might shrink. And so we camped.
I remember your mum.
Our first camp was in a scout hut we had to sleep in. The frail ones slept in the scout hut, and the tough guys were actually camping in a tent in a field.
So you were a tough guy?
No, I wasn't. I was amongst the fragile.
You were afraid?
But in the morning we were up early, and we didn't have such things as shorts.
No.
So in our navy blue pants that matched the guide uniform that we eventually had, and vests, we ran round the lanes for our early morning exercise. Must have been a lovely sight.
When you were older, you became
I stayed in the Guides. I first of all was a leader, and then I became a lieutenant, and then I became a district secretary. I don't think I rose higher than that.
No, but you always seemed to do the cooking at the camps later on.
I was the QM in the camp.
Yes.
And
what sort of things did you cook?
Well, we had great big Dixies, I believe they were called. And we really went to town. I can remember there was a time when I was doing my camper's license and I was required to cook breakfast for the guide commissioner who was going to say yay or nay to the answer. And I remember dropping her bacon in the ashes and I was able just to swill it round in the bacon fat and put it with tomatoes and sausage probably, and served it up on a beautiful enamel plate. Yes. And Madam said, "Molly, this is delicious."
Oh, so you passed.
So I managed to overcome that hurdle, if it's going to be so called. And then I became the permanent QM, as it were.
Yes.
And I remember one of the little children from the edges of Birmingham, probably never seen a green field, saying, "QM, what does QM stand for?" And so I started off to explain, and I said, "Well, it's really quartermaster." And she said, "Oh, when will you be good enough to be a hoe?"
That's very intelligent, actually.
Yes, it was.